Howdy folks, Justin here. We're going to hop into Chaos Arena, start a new deck, and see what kind of fun we can have.
And salutations, insufferable
We have
mortal.
Archer with Lollipop, Monk with Fish, and Scout with Dead Body in a Bag. Let's go with Scout. I'm a big Scout fan. I don't think I've done a Scout Arena run on camera in a little while, so let's see what we can pull out here. We got Gloomwraith, we got Soul Rest Marshal, we got North Point Captain. I really like Gloomwraith, so I'm going to take that. Rothgar Artisan, pretty solid. I'm going to take the Rothgar Artisan again. Shadow Shift, really useful. Ooh. Spider Daedra, Mundastone, Tazcat. I think we got to go with Tazcat, right? Haunting Spirit, fantastic card. This is tough. I like Dragentail Savior a lot, but I think Fighter's Guild Recruit is just really solid. Here, I mean, we'll take Enchanted Plate. And then we will pick up a Dragentail Savior. I think we want a 5-drop, so we'll grab the Lurking Mummy, although Dragentail Savior is really good. Okay, we'll take Stone Tooth Scrapper for a little 4-drop action. Bruno Armor is excellent, left unanswered. Finally get ourselves a Giant Bat. Curse Spectre for some silence action. I don't really want another one, but I guess we'll take it. Windkeep Spell Sword's great. Dude, these are both really good. I think I'm going to go with the Dune Smuggler, though, just get some more lane change effects going. Wild Beast Collar is usually pretty good. Swamp Leviathan, we could use something like that. We'll take a Voracious Spriggan, sure. Territorial Viper, we're a little lacking in removal. I think we need a Highland Lurcher. Take a House Kinsman, card's still pretty good. Mountain Tyrant, pretty good. Stalwart Ally, we got quite a few purple cards, although Crushing Blow is fantastic. I did skip through that really quickly. Take a Stone Tooth Scrapper. We really want some 2-drop cards. We'll take the Black Sap Protector. Another legendary. Bone Colossus feels great in Arena. Night Talon Lord feels like instant win if you can land this thing. I guess we'll take Night Talon Lord. This is brutal. I think we have to take Murkwater Goblin. We're just so weak in our early game here. And then another removal spell. This is an awkward looking draft, but let's see what we can pull off in Chaos Arena.
Let me find another brave
Okay,
moron.
so some of Sheogroth's favorite things are riding narwhals, sleeping in honeycombs, and drinking baby's tears. Yeah, I hear you, man. Those are all excellent things to do with your time. This is a really exciting time to be playing Elder Scrolls Legends, isn't it? Sorry, I just woke up. I'm stretching. You know, I mean, we have new cards, new play mode. That's a lot of fun. Brian Kibler was playing Elder Scrolls Legends last night on stream. That's really cool. You know, he's a great guy. It seems like he's a great guy. I don't know him personally, but he makes some cool stuff, and he seems like he's got a real positive attitude, so I really appreciate that all the time. Playing against Mr. Jaws, the Master of Assassins. Playing Assassin? He is playing Assassin. Okay. When you summon a creature here, friendly creatures gain its
Or
keywords.
someone else if you're feeling hospitable.
Well, I guess we'll instantly give that... We'll keep that since we don't have a lot of twos. We'll instantly give that Drain.
Greetings, citizen.
Greetings. Okay. I love this background art. This stuff's so fun. And unfortunately, we don't have much to do with our time, but we'll just pass turn. Save Shadow Shift for a future turn. You know, we can Rothgar Artisan this maybe just to catch him off guard next turn. Murkwater Butcher. So we got a couple plays here, right? We can Haunting Spirit over here to contest that and buff that, or we can Rothgar Artisan this over here itself to trade.
Try this on
Seems
for
pretty good.
size.
Now he might be about to lane shift this, in which case we got totally bamboozled. Water Blessing, huh? Okay. I've never seen that card played in Arena, I don't think. What if we just Shadow Shift this and lay down Hunting Spirit? Doesn't seem bad. Ooh, that's unfortunate, but also not terrible.
There are ill winds this day. Let me out!
Not terrible because we did still remove it without losing our creature. Unfortunate because we could have gotten a lot more value out of our Shadow Shift had we had those cards in the reversed order. Okay, Soul Split. So it might be time to trade that into that. Yeah, Lurking Mummy actually a liability in this lane at this point. We'll just lay that down here. So swing like this. Swing, swing. Lurking Mummy to protect our Artisan. And we got a lot of gas in our hand. These are all real solid cards. You know, I can see us going Mountain Tyrant next turn into Hunting Spirit, Stone Tooth, Scrapper.
I do love a good fight.
Okay. Assassin usually the pick, I mean the go-to pick in Arena. And I can understand that. It's pretty solid. I don't like actually playing Mountain Tyrant here. I don't want to give this guard. But we're so far ahead, maybe we just push for lethal. Is there an advantage to playing this like this into this? I mean, he could have Ice Storm. I think because of Ice Storm, maybe we... Well... Yeah, I think we just take that risk.
Let me at him! You will die.
We got quite a bit of gas in our hand. Uh-oh. Now, if he doesn't play this, then he's playing Ice Storm next turn, right? Because if it's a creature, you know what I mean?
Forest is my strength and my courage.
And he went ahead and played it. Yeah, we'll just Mountain Tyrant. So, what are we looking to accomplish here? 7 magic. Charis Reaper. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Come down.
Yep. Yep. And then you don't swing. So we need to refuel. Stone Tooth Scrapper
Who's causing trouble?
into Haunting Spirit because I don't want to give these. I don't want to give this guard. Just go ahead and let that trade happen. Alright. We do have Tazcat in our deck.
Come down. Down.
Have a guard creature of some kind? Firestorm. Can you kill them both? That's close. Yeah, so let's give all these guys ward.
Who's causing trouble?
My arcane spear. This day will be mine.
Alright. So I feel a little bit better about this now that we have that lane pretty well protected with the wards. But, I mean, it wouldn't take... It only takes one creature with guard plus other creatures in hand to really shut down what we're trying to accomplish here. Okay, let's go for it.
Moloch, guide me.
Confound you!
Alright. There you go. That's our first game with our Scout Chaos Arena deck. The Chaos lane, it worked pretty well for us this game. Having that ward creature there at the end was nice. What felt really safe.
Another step closer to free.
And the drain we got going on in the early game, I think
With any luck.
gave us a good enough, big enough cushion that we could grab a couple of our, we have a couple charge creatures. We got the giant bat. We have Tazcat.
To meet fascinating new
House
people
Kinsman is
and
even
fight
a
them
form
to
of
the
reach.
death.
We have 2 Territorial Vipers too, I suppose, as far as charge creatures go. Alright, we got a bear with armor on, we got a
With my
chicken breaking through a wall.
You'll be unstoppable.
Creatures here have breakthrough.
And so will
When
the
you summon a
sun trying
creature
to
here
kill
with
it.
4 or more power, draw a card.
Win-win.
Alright. Well, those both have 4 or more power, but I don't think we want to keep them at the moment. Alright. This looks okay. You know, the Ring of Magicka really helps us with that. With our curve here. You know, Fade a 1-drop really. A Descendant of Alcott should be a complete disaster. Okay. Barracks. Siege. Go ahead and throw that down over there. Next turn, Stalwart Ally. Maybe into Gloomwraith if I want to draw a card. No, I guess it's not going to be Gloomwraith. It's going to be Stone-Tooth Scrapper for the guaranteed card draw and the additional value on the Gloomwraith when we do drop it. Quick Ben, ironically, not off to a particularly quick start here.
My blade.
Who's causing trouble?
And we will get ourselves some more gas by drawing a card off our Stone-Tooth Scrapper. Now, Gloomwraith, I'm not actually sure if Gloomwraith will draw us a card when we play it here, what order these effects trigger in.
in deep waters.
Okay. Kind of like just Cursed Spectering that.
Pollock, guide me.
Face my blade.
Yeah, let's just keep that alive. I feel like Rothgar Artisan onto one of these guys should let us push through any guard he could drop on turn 5 pretty easily. Obviously, Hive Defender is the exception there, but you know we would only lose 1 creature to a Hive Defender. And this just...
I am the emptiness at the center of your house.
I didn't see that coming.
Death to dry skins.
I was going to say this also increases the the potency of our Gloomwraith. So we have access to 6 Magicka if we want. We got 2 9-drops in our hand we'd really like to play. What if we just swing and drop Lurking Mummy over here? Is that good?
Pollock, guide me.
Face my blade.
Seems pretty good, right? Gives us lethal in that lane. Well, it gives us lethal a couple different ways, actually. And I want to save the Ring of Magicka because, like I said, 2 bomb 9-drops that we would like to eventually play. Piercing Javelin's pretty good. That gets us off lethal. I think you have to remove this, right? I guess you don't have to do anything. Really don't want to drop 7 Magicka worth of stuff on the board. I need to know what happens because I want to be able to drop one of these, but we're so far away. Maybe 7 Magicka of stuff is right. So let's spread out our threats. We're gonna trade, and I need to know what happens when I do this. Do I draw a card? I do. And Territorial Viper. Actually, we're going face. We're not trading. Territorial Viper lets us bypass a guard creature, which is huge. In either lane, which is part of the reason we're just not interested in trading anymore. So he needs a Piercing Javelin into a 2-drop guard creature. More than 1 toughness. Okay, so that's game then. Unless he's shackling one of these. Cool. Alright, good game, Ben. There we go.
My blade.
And that is our second game with Scout in Chaos Arena. God, I love Chaos Arena. This has been an absolute blast. I actually recorded another video of an arena run but I played against 2 people in a row. I'm not going to name names because that's pointless. But the BM was just unreal, you know, like intentionally missing lethal and stuff just to screw with me. And as a policy, I just don't upload those videos. So if that's how you want to get yourself in a video, you know, think again. So here we are recording another one.
They say there's strength
When
in
a creature
numbers.
is summoned here, give friendly creatures in the other lane +1/+1. Alright, that's
Are
fun.
letters weak and lazy?
We'll definitely keep our 1-drop. Enchanted Plate, I don't really want to keep that right now. Okay, so we Voracious Spriggan over here, and then Giant Bat over here. Okay. Yeah, that seems alright. I feel like you would want to start creature swap in this lane.
This day will be mine.
But maybe you got Windkeep Spellsword and you're smarter than I am. Yeah, so now actually we're dropping that there so that we can try to contest that after he trades. And if he plays another creature here, we will lose both these creatures to that, but I think that's essential.
The sweeter the victory.
Not sure why that's the play.
Too late for you.
Yeah, it's just Stone Tooth Scrapper. Yeah, this is doing a good job of locking this lane down, but at some point I will Giant Bat that out of the way. Okay.
Too late for you.
Is there anything fancy we can do with Dune Smuggler? Not really. I mean, there is this, I guess. Oh, I thought I had one more magic. That was a misplay on my part. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. Playing against Cellar the Deadly. Usually you get into the cellar to avoid, you know, the tornado. That was Anti-M's plan. But, can't tell Dorothy anything, huh? So I think we just Stone Tooth Scrapper.
In trouble.
Next turn we can play a couple 3-drops. Got the Javelin, the Legion Shield, and the Haunting Spirit. Okay, this is getting bad for us actually. So if we force a trade, what if we do this? Make this a 4/4. He swings into that. That has to swing into that, and he buffs something else that we can then Territorial Viper down. I like it.
There are ill winds this day.
Even this would be the ideal thing that would happen right here, so that we can Territorial Viper down that next turn. Yeah. Seems pretty good. A swing here and then a Piercing Javelin on this is less than ideal.
all to the ground. Let me lighten your load.
This makes my piercing oh, okay, we got a 3-drop. Okay, so I think we want to lock down this
The forest
right
is my
now.
strength and my courage.
We'll do this, and this, and create ourselves a 7/6 guard creature. Okay, got Golden Saint value. We are going to remove both of these with our obnoxiously large creatures.
Teach you to mess with me.
Okay. So our creatures are pretty damaged, but our board position is pretty good. We're behind in life by 14. Yeah, Tree Minder, that was pretty funny. So it's got to be worth it to silence that to hit him for 9, right?
Death comes to us all.
I will be your shell and keep you safe.
Teach you to mess with me.
Okay. So now we are tied for life. He's ahead on cards, and he's got a Cinch Dagger.
Who is the
Pretty
client
good against
today?
what we're doing right now. Can't drop both of these, unfortunately. I think we have to remove this, though. And then I think we're going to drop the Mountain Tyrant. Keep that from doing anything particularly silly. Now we want our 8/8 with Brain, right? Kind of piercing javelin. Okay.
Do not test
And
my
we are
sheep.
pretty severely punished then for our play.
Burn it all to the ground.
Second Pillaging Tribune, okay.
Try this on for size.
This keeps that from being killed by that. This puts this into trade range.
You won't escape alive.
Not really worried about Fire and Defender. I assume he takes the trade. We trade those, swing those into that next turn and move that without a loss. This feels pretty like a pretty good board position. 2 Pillaging Tribunes though in your arena deck is pretty insane, right? That's gotta feel good. Enchanted Plate. You know, beef up our guard creature. House Kinsman.
Face my blade.
They
Just keep spreading out our threats.
Me.
You know, the more we put over here, obviously, the bigger benefit we have to putting creatures here next turn. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's swing for 8.
All too simple.
Face my blade.
All too simple.
Save our Spectre.
I stand to serve.
Room armor and guard creature. Oh, and do enchanted plate. Okay. That probably means game unless some awful prophecy triggers happen.
Awaiting your command.
Okay. For prophecy. Didn't get it. Alright, Seller, good game.
Victory is yours.
Cool. Well, that was a good match. I'm going to go ahead and pay our opponent a compliment. Alright, that was our 3rd game in this video, I think, so we're going to stop this here, and we'll be back for part 2 pretty soon. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon.